The following program is classified M. It contains sexual references. 1 recommends viewing by mature audiences.
Thanks a bunch, Channel 10. Good to be back. Hey, Rove, haven't seen you in a while. Let's kill off the most popular guy on television and then go out and make the people laugh, funny boy.
Oh, God, there was grim news on Offspring. Rove, that is the saddest TV since I watched Celebrity Splash.
Okay,
that is...
Oh,
I don't feel good.
I've got something that can cheer you up, Dave.
OK.
They've announced the election.
Yeah!
The only time that could be a good thing compared to what's just happened. But yeah, September 7, lock it in your diaries. K. Rudd has announced it with his new slogan, A New Way. I'm not sure that's going to take, because it's not really that new. We've seen all this before. Ruddy, you were PM, then you weren't, now you were again. Yeah. It's like, is this new thing, is this something he's going to try at home with charades? It's like, I got you a new dress. That's an old dress. Well, you haven't worn it in 3 years, so happy birthday.
Enjoy. It's also Tony Abbott came out with a new slogan. They're leading with reward, hope, opportunity. I'm not sure if that's a slogan. That's more like Chinese symbols that bogans get tattooed on their body. I could imagine it, Rove. They're just going, look, that's hope, that's reward, that's opportunity, and the rest of me kids are on my shoulder blade.
Oh, the other big news, of course, is Julian Assange, who's holed up in the Ecuadorian embassy, has now moved himself into the ladies' toilets. Have you heard this?
Yes. Yeah, it was in Who magazine. That's what we did the interview with. Official. A lot of people reading Who magazine were shocked, and they said, oh, my God, who's Julian Assange?
To think, though, this whole WikiLeaks thing was just him so he could try to get himself into the ladies' toilets. But he's been visited in there by Lady Gaga, Yoko Ono. They say visited. I reckon they just really needed to go and were like, oh, Julian, how you going? Make some space and you might want to light a match.
They're not here, guys, all right? Who cares?
Leave Lady Gaga alone.
How's that combination, though? Was it Lady Gaga, Yoko Ono and Julian Assange? That's not like the Ecuadorian embassy. That's more like Celebrity Big Brother. With bowel problems. Ladies and gentlemen, we might as well kick this off. This is This Week. To the show, guys. Meshel Laurie, Tom Gleeson. How are you going?
Hello, Rove. It's so lovely to have you back home.
It's very exciting.
It's lovely to have you. And you've been in LA for a long time, so I'm assuming that everything under this suit is hairless?
Yes, it is.
Good. Yeah.
And I have implants in all the right places.
Nice.
It's true, I felt them. They are incredible.
Yeah, we should say thank you, too, for filling in for Tommy Little. Tommy Little's normally here and you're filling in. And Tommy, if you're watching, it's like we've got an upgrade. Don't you feel like this is like business class? Come back sometime, but not in a hurry.
He's like the beta version of himself.
I feel very Rovey Little, though, so it's fine. I sort of feel like, if I'm to be honest, this is where I should be sitting. Like, on a chair that would adjust like this. Oh.
Just get the glass away from him and not spill it.
Now I can't adjust it. There's like 8 different levers here. At least I hope that's what it was.
Now, Rove,
I got one of my implants.
Hello. I was thinking, mate, did you come back for the election, maybe? Maybe you wanted to vote?
Of course I did.
Yeah.
I didn't want to miss all the fun.
No.
Because there's been a lot going on, and it's a lot easier to vote.
Yes.
When you're in the country.
That's right, it's easier too. I don't know if you've been keeping up with what's been going on in the papers, but the Daily Telegraph.
Oh, yes.
Have a look at the front page here. This is what was shown on Monday.
Subtle.
Kick this mob out. They're worried that they might have a bit of bias there.
Sketsy.
Yeah, just a little bit of bias there, but luckily they've fixed their ways. We've actually got tomorrow's front page. Let's have a look. There it is.
Specific, isn't it?
Yeah, Rod Drown's Kittens. It's
open to interpretation. That's what I like about it.
But I mean, that's just... I mean, they flip-flop around in their opinions. We've also got Friday's front page. Let's have a look at that one. There we go. Look, he's...
Now I just don't know what to do.
Yeah, you get rude. It's a bit harsh, isn't it? But we've got the weekend paper too. Obviously, with the weekend, they lighten things up. You know, they don't want to. They just want to sort of have a more even-handed approach. And we've got the weekend's papers here. There.
There's a couple of people.
They recorded it.
They recorded the episode. Now you don't have to watch it back. I'm so sorry. Oh dear. Spoiler alert.
We just saved you an hour of your life.
Yeah.
Which is what Patrick will never have anymore.
But you are free to love again, okay? So bounce back.
He wants you to go on. He would want you to go on. The great thing I think about the election and the run-up is you get to see the up-and-comers. You know, the kind of people that you think, oh, he's someone to look for the future.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of pressure, isn't it? There's lots of chance to screw up, and these new stars emerge, you know what I mean? Onto the blooper stage.
Yeah, that's so true. One specifically is James Diaz. He's a Liberal candidate. And I don't know if you know about the infamous 6 points that the Liberals are living by, because I tell you what, when he was talking to a reporter, he didn't.
We have a 6-point plan to make sure that we do stop the boats.
6 points. Could you run through them for us?
Well, I can run through all the details of the points, but look, the main thing is...
No, but the 6 points. The 6 points.
Under Kevin Rudd, the boats...
There's 6 points. Turn back the boats.
Sure. Look, here's the thing.
And the 6 points are?
Well...
Just have a stab. 6 points. The boats, taxes, Sleepy, Dopey, Rudolph, Jan.
Well, just have a go.
Here you go, Rove. We've got the 6 points here. If we can just rattle them off. The first point, obviously, is know your 6 points. Yeah, that's about it. Just stick to that, Jimmy.
Now, I am learning who some of these new players are. I've been away for a while, and maybe you guys can help me with this. Since I've been gone, is it a normal thing for a politician to, how can I put this, take their local member and put it in a wine glass and then text it to someone who isn't their wife? Is that a normal thing?
Only within the caucus.
Okay.
Like, you wouldn't do it to the other party. You wouldn't give them that advantage straight out.
Of course not.
Stupid.
But Peter Dowling, this Queensland MP who... I don't know what's going on, but the fact that he's now had to stand down, and the thing that I love most about this story, apart from the fact that he thought that was a brilliant idea to, you know, just let it breathe a little bit, to decant it, if you will, was that he had to step down from his job, and his job being, I'll just make sure I've got this right, Parliament's head of the Ethics Committee. Just imagine him just dipping the spuds and just going, oh, so this is not good? not ethical?
No.
Good, thank you.
And also, what would you do with a glass of wine afterwards? Oh, that's it. I think that might have been circumcised in 1974. I mean, a bit grim.
Is that penis noir?
I know. It's led to a very exciting new slogan now in this election, turn back your nuts.
Okay. And also, I mean, it's not as silly as it sounds, because wine is best enjoyed with cheese.
Oh, no! I'm going to clean this up and take this to Nicetown, okay? Because my favourite superstar of the campaign today is a little boy who photobombed the Prime Minister. Here he is, Joseph Lee.
That looks like it was a spontaneous thing. Like, you just let it come to him. Just wait for the moment.
Yeah.
Can I just ask everyone in Australia, if you find yourself behind Kevin Rudd or Tony Abbott in the next 4 weeks, just go, let's do it. I love love that baby boy.
He's so good, isn't he?
Yeah.
But you know what I've been finding very interesting, and there's been a lot of commentary on this, is that they're starting to seem the same, the Labor Party and the Liberal Party.
Yes.
You know, obviously Labor copied the Liberals with their... It's like they're trying to stop the boats. The Liberal Party, they're trying to help out funding education. It's very confusing. Well, I think they should just combine. I think they should just combine. So I've started a new party called the Laborals. Just get them all together, because it's easier. There's just one party. Just go, I'll have that one. You know what I mean? Here's the campaign poster. Let's just have a look. There's our leader.
There's more confronting than it should be.
Yeah.
Someone's worst nightmare.
First Patrick and then that.
Yeah, I
That
know.
is disturbing.
Have another look there. That's he's our leader, Coney Rubbert. We'll just get the poster up there. And also, our slogan is a new hope opportunity. So, essentially, if you want to vote Labor, just go to our Facebook page, and that poster will be there, and you can click like and vote Laboral in the next election.
Vote Laboral. Can I show you a little something I found? It's a driving test. Do you remember your driving test?
I do.
You had to do one for LA, didn't you? Another one.
I did. I had, and I failed miserably.
Oh, good.
And then I did pass it my second
couldn't see
time.
out, like, yeah.
Oh.
They had to get the booster seat. At the risk. So when I passed the second time, I was so excited. This is my official driver's license photo in the state of California. This is how happy I was to pass it the second time.
Look at your white Californian
Helen, that's
teeth. I
very
love
happy
that.
boy. He's a very happy boy.
This lady in Korea, she didn't pass, unfortunately, and I'm going to ask you to sit through her entire driving test. Won't take long. Let's just have a look at how she goes. OK, we're off, and we're away, and...
Well, I wonder if she passed. Who knows? But, guys, we're going to go for a break. We've got Matt Lucas coming up later in the show. But before we go, we've just got a bit of an ad for our new favourite political party. The Liberal Party is committed to the kind of change in Australia that keeps everything the same. We'll reward people who work hard, as well as those who don't. We'll solve the aged care crisis by ignoring it and waiting for them to die. And we'll deliver a cleaner environment by getting rid of it.
System that makes people sick. That's why I'm voting Liberal.
I'm looking forward to working in my retirement. That's why I love Liberal.
Education is important to me, and Liberal has a plan to make me even stupider. How cool is that?
On September 7, you only have one choice, and they're both the same. Vote Liberal. Vote for Coney Rubbert. Written and authorised by Coney Rubbert, Liberal Party, Canberra.
This One Sport update is brought to you by Betfair. With more ways to bet, better odds and bigger returns, Betfair gives power to the punter.
Hi, I'm Adam Hawes with the One Sports update. The NRL's new Nines tournament has suffered an early blow. Storm coach Craig Bellamy saying he won't use his star players in next February's inaugural Nines, preferring to rest them instead. The embattled James Hird remains Essendon coach for now, despite speculation he would stand down. And Australian and England players slam reports they're trying to cheat the DRS by using silicone tape on their bats.
When you have power, you can do what you want. With whoever you want. Whenever you want. Wherever you want. In as many different ways as you want. Yep. Power is a powerful thing. More ways to bet. Better odds and bigger returns. Betfair is power to the punter.
Well, it makes my job easier. It makes it a lot more versatile that I can carry more gear and move from point A to point B without having to worry about how much weight I've put in the back. It's big and it goes really, really hard. It ticks all our boxes with the way we like to train. You know, I'll get battered and bruised and, you know, have a bit of a whimper, but yeah, no, the truck, you can't break it. The truck hasn't got feelings. But you can scratch it, dent it, and you'll still pull it out and drive it again the next day. The Rocky Balboa of cars.
The new Ford Ranger XLS, just $44,990.
Lunch is over, so this is over.
Whoa, is this a breakup? I just thought we would still...
Don't make this any harder. spot.
Break up with clingy food. Help keep teeth clean and healthy.
Extra.
Speaking up at work isn't easy when your job's not secure.
Geez, you must be raking it in with all these extra hours you're doing. I hope they're paying you. Listen, why don't you say something?
Come on, mate. Have you met my boss?
That's why unions are standing up for a better life for all workers and their families.
How is your car insurance looking?
It could be cheaper.
Have you tried to build your own policy?
No.
You can select only what you need and adjust your excess and agreed value.
That sounds great.
You can even include bicycle and pet cover.
Wow.
Build your own policy with real insurance and get what you really need at a price you'll really like. Call us on 13 19 48 or go online today.
So, what's for dinner, big guy? It better be something fresh, or she'll know. She always knows. Good call. Crisis averted.
Think fresh. Think Latina.
So wake me up when it's all over. When I'm wiser and older.
Australian drama has a new address.
You have no idea what I did.
So many stories going on in this block.
Wonderland premieres August 21 on 10.
Our next guest, you may have seen him on Little Britain, you may have seen him on the silver screen. He's here in Australia only for a little while. Please make him welcome, Matt Lucas!
Hello there. Earpiece. They put an earpiece in my ear.
Well, they just update you on the characters that are getting killed off all night.
Oh, right.
So we can ruin it for everybody watching at home.
Yeah, nice. Very nice. Hello. Yes, indeed. Yes.
Were you watching any of that backstage? Did you see what
Yes,
was
I
going
liked it. I thought you do look smaller than him. Quite when you did the monologue. Yeah. When it was like you were a Russian doll and they opened you up and you were inside.
I was standing a lot further away than Dave was. It's all perspective. It's all perspective.
And then we look like sisters.
You did.
Yeah. And you're there.
That's the sweetest thing.
That's nice.
Do you want to go up a little bit?
No, I'm quite happy.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
We should all lower ourselves down.
We're going to do it in sympathy.
I'm scared I'll fly off. I don't know how to do it.
There we go.
Now you...
I don't know the code. I'm just going to hunch.
You are here for the Adelaide Writers' Festival.
It's called the Adelaide Spoken Word Festival.
Spoken Word Festival.
The Spoken Word Festival in Adelaide.
That's perfect because you speak words.
I speak some words. Yeah.
So what are you actually going to be doing there? Are you doing stand-up or poetry?
There's interpretive dance. There's an event called In Their Own Words, and so there's a few of us. Kitty Flanagan will be there, a professor called Rowley Sussex, and we're going to be talking about, I suppose, how we use language in comedy. There's another event that Gary Kemp from Spandau Ballet is appearing at. I think they're talking about lyrics.
Like now, right in your ears? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Being told.
It's like I've always wanted one of these because it's like, oh, sorry, I know I'm on live TV, but sorry, someone's talking to me, so you're going to have to. Sorry, I'm hearing from the studio. I'm hearing from the gallery. So there's lots of different events, a celebration of spoken words, and it's the first festival. So
so don't screw it up because.
No, I will. I will bring disgrace upon this festival and upon this country.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it, and I went to Adelaide in 2007.
And how are
with
you?
The Little Britain
to get through it?
Yeah.
Still alive, so that's a good start. Still alive.
No, well, but I did commit a lot of murders.
Yeah.
In the spirit of...
I did Who Do You Think You Are, the family tree thing, and found out that my great-great-great-great-great-grandparents invented South Australia. So if you need any help...
They invented South Australia.
They were the first they were part of the first settlers in the colony of South Australia. So if you need anything, I'll hook you up.
Well, what should I do? What should I do? Because it's about wine and churches, really, in Adelaide. I don't really drink very much, and I'm a Jewish atheist. So what am I to do? What do I do in Adelaide, apart from obviously go to the other events in the Adelaide Spoken Word Festival?
What you do is you observe the locals. The great thing about Adelaide is it's the only place in Australia where bogans know about wine. It's weird. You'll meet someone and they'll be like, oh, yeah, I just did a donut in the street and then did a handbrake turn and then had a 2002 McLaren Val Shiraz. It's a joy to behold.
You are known for so many wonderful characters through your television work and your film work. I would say my personal favourite character of yours that you do is Rebel Wilson.
Yes. No, because people say, are you a brother and sister, husband and wife, the same person, or all three of those things? I'm not quite sure.
You're like the White Stripes of comedy.
We are, yeah.
You know people used to say that?
They're not sure if they were brother and sister or husband and wife, right?
No, they weren't.
Yeah,
Do you get a lot of people asking, because I know people must ask you about your catchphrases all the time. We've already slipped in and I want one. Well, that one.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, I got it wrong.
Yes. You play along. That's
you
so
do, thank
satisfying.
you. The reason I ask is I wonder if people slip it in at the wrong moments, because one time I was delivering a sperm sample for my husband.
Right.
To pathology. This is for you as well, babe.
Sure,
and as I whirled through the door, and I'd had it under my armpit on the drive down because they say to keep it warm.
Keep it warm, yeah.
Yes. You've been there, girl. And anyway, I get in there and the lady goes, oh, my God, you're on Rove! I've got a sperm sample.
Not at the time. Not at the time.
No,
not at the time.
On Rove's show.
On the show.
You know?
I like Tasma if you watch it.
It was years ago, Tasma. It was years ago.
So, Michelle, are you saying if he walked into a sperm donor that the nurse is going to go, oh, I want those ones?
And that one. Well, I didn't know. I think the oddest time that happened to me was once I was in a taxi and the driver was very sort of sullen and non-communicative. And then at the very end of the journey, it was about a sort of half-an-hour journey. Brilliant poker face he had, because at the end of the journey he said, "Do you want a receipt?" And I went, "Yeah, sure." And then he wrote out the receipt, gave me my change, and then he went to give me the receipt and then pulled it back, ripped it up, and went. Fantastic thing to do. The other thing that does happen to me, and has happened to me a few times, is that... did you get the Catherine Tate programme over here?
Yeah.
Brilliant programme. Yeah. And she also had a teenage character who had a catchphrase, "I'm a bothered, I'm a bothered."
Yes.
And so I do get people coming up to me going, "Are you bothered?" "Are you bothered?" And I go, well, I don't know how to answer that. And she gets people going, "No, but yeah, but oh my God, I believe you just said that to her." And so it's like, thanks for reminding me of the great character I didn't create.
Yeah,
so thanks.
yeah. Is it like that with you and Rebel? Because you do live together. You guys, is it like a sitcom, a comedy, every single day that you guys are living together?
Two people just eating loads of cake.
I would watch that.
It's just eating loads of cake, listening to show tunes, bugging the neighbours because we're singing too loudly, and just eating more cake.
This is you. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
You've got a lot of people living in your house.
That is incredible.
Or maybe you're out in public. Maybe you're out in public.
Yeah.
So how did this come about? Because, like, did you invite her to live with you? Did she invite you to live with
we met on this film, Bridesmaids.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. And tiny film. And we just did 3 days on it. And we just got on really well. And I was just like, are you me? Because we're just like the same person. Yeah. So then I was like, well, I don't really like living on my own, you know.
Did she at any point ask you to dress as a walrus? And I ask that because there was a strange Craigslist ad that has been out where a guy was looking for a housemate, but this housemate had to dress as a walrus. That was part of... This is a real thing.
It's true. Fair enough.
And part of the prerequisites were, because the guy had been living out in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by walrus-Walrus? And so he placed an ad saying, if you want to, you can come and live with me rent-free if you must be prepared to wear the walrus suit, which he provides, handy, for 2 hours each day. There must be no speaking in a human voice. And I will need to audition all the applicants. And outside of the 2 hours a day, you will be free to do whatever you choose and will have complete run of the house, with the exception of my bedroom. We don't want to make it weird, I'm guessing. Very fascinating. Well, you should do that.
Well, there are people who call themselves furries who take on a kind of animal persona. So maybe it was to do with that.
Do a bit of that.
Yeah.
Well, this is a bit that annoys me, Matt, because Kevin Smith, the filmmaker who made Chasing Amy, of course, and Clerks, he's decided to make it into a film. And I was like, are you serious? Because... personally, I lived with a bear for 18 months. No one wants to make a film about that. I got to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, seriously. Have a look at this.
Hey, did you leave this in the shower?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. 4 years at night. I killed it. Guys, going to go for a break. Matt Lucas is going to stick around. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to I Hate You Changed My Mind. I'm joined by...
Over 8 years ago, the McDougall family disappeared without a trace.
They walked out of the house and left everything in the house. They sold the car, they sold the ute, they hopped on a bus and vanished.
It's one of Australia's greatest mysteries, with a possible connection to a doomsday cult founded by the man known then as Simon Cadwell.
We just don't know what he was capable of.
They may have met with foul play.
Now, after almost a decade, we reveal details of a phone call that could help police solve this mystery. Watch Wanted live, 8:30 Monday on 10. You can rely on Sydney's only 1 hour news to bring you the full story. Sydney's News, 10 News, nightly at 5.
You're a wanker.
Sitting here on the desk, and sure, Rove, the election was on, but there's bigger news afoot.
I don't know why we haven't discussed this yet. Everybody, there's a new Doctor Who!
Whoa! Yeah, it's all right, isn't it? It's like adventures and stuff, yeah.
It's only the best thing on television, Matthew Lucas.
It's a nice show, yes.
I, like many people, set my alarm for 4 a.m. to watch the live telecast of who the new Who was going to be.
Really?
Woke up at 4, then realised I'm recording it, I can sleep in.
Right,
okay. And woke up to the announcement, and for those of you who missed it, like that was any of us, here it was.
Please welcome the 12th Doctor, a hero for a whole new generation, Peter Capaldi!
Wait a minute, why are you laughing? Wow, I got really excited. Did you hear my voice?
Yeah,
You linked Doctor Who alone.
Yeah,
You got a bit shrill.
Can you just feel the ambivalence?
I don't know. I'll have to just tweet about it on my phone.
I'm a Peter Capaldi fan.
You mean these socks of mine?
Oh, God.
That's just something that happened.
Are you sure that man on that clip wasn't calling you a wanker? Can I tell you something about Doctor Who? My late partner, Kevin, was a massive Doctor Who fan, and so I actually bought him one year as his birthday present the TARDIS. It was the TARDIS that was used by Christopher Eccleston and the first series of David Tennant. And they used two TARDI. They had one.
I'm going to cry.
Yeah, they had one that was on the road, that but they had a fixed one inside the studio that when you cut to inside the TARDIS, then you saw him walk through that one. And I sort of used my, connections, and I bought it for him, and we had it constructed properly in our house, and we had to have a hole cut into the ceiling because to make the light
worth
fit.
it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Where is
then, the next year, I bought him an actual Dalek from the BBC, but we cut it in half, and we still couldn't get it through the front door, so it had to go back. So it's a shame.
Why weren't we friends then? Well, look, I was very excited when they announced that Peter is going to be the new Doctor, but I didn't feel the need to record my reaction and post it on the internet. Turns out I didn't need to, because just about everyone else on the planet did, and here's a little taste.
Peter Capaldi!
I didn't know the camera was on me.
It's amazing how at that point you wish your pants were bigger on the inside. Am I right? Am I right? Shut up, you're dead to me.
I love that actor Peter Capaldi. He's in, of course, The Thick of It, which is such a great political comedy.
Yes.
Watch it now, of all times, if you've never seen it before, because it's about the machinations of political parties. And he wrote, I think this is so beautiful, when he was 15, he wrote a fan letter about Doctor Who to the Radio Times. Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
Oh, God, the chicks
love
are
him now,
digging
don't
it
you?
like crazy. Did you want to be you when you were 15? The you that you are now?
No, I wanted to be a really serious Shakespearean actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I screwed that up, didn't I? No, I did. I wanted to be a kind of like a tragic hero. You know, I wanted to be like I wanted to have played Patrick in Offspring.
Yes.
You know, I wanted to be a real kind of tragic hero.
Well, there's a vacancy.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, Rove, I just wanted to say something to you. Like, you'd know all about this. This next segment I want to get to, there's been a lot of network interference, which I'm sure you'd know about.
Sick of it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? All the suits up at Network, they've been trying to shut this thing down. Last week they were upset because I had to go at the Greens. They said I had to have a go at someone at the other end of the political
Red tape,
spectrum.
Tommy.
Yeah.
So here I am chatting to someone that I don't like. Welcome to I Hate You, Change My Mind. I'm joined by Julie Bishop, Deputy Leader for the Opposition. Thanks for joining us.
Delighted to
And
be here.
Let me start by saying that I hate you, but maybe you can change my mind.
I don't believe you. I think you're a political groupie and you can't get enough of us.
Now, you've been the member for the Perth seat of Curtin since 1998. That's a very long time. How old are you?
Not that old, actually.
The last Deputy Opposition Leader was Julie Gillard. Do you want to follow her trajectory, you know?
No, that's not what I had in mind.
As a woman, do you find the current political climate difficult?
As a woman, I think that there have been some moments that we would rather forget.
OK. As a man, do you find the current political climate difficult?
No.
Now, the Coalition are going to stop the boats, which is great. But as we all know, the majority of illegal immigrants overstay their visas and they fly in. Can you please stop the planes?
There's a difference. They arrive with visas and passports and we know who they are.
OK, that's a good point. But can you just please stop the planes anyway? Because I live under the flight path. Now, this is a very serious question. Are you a robot?
Do you say that?
Now, sometimes when I'm on stage, I get heckled. And I'm sure you get heckled as well. How do you deal with it?
No, I've never experienced
Get
that.
off! You're the Deputy Leader of the Opposition. Is that a bit like being a silver medalist at the Commonwealth Games?
It's a bit like being Tom Gleeson on This Week Live rather than Dave Hughes on The Project.
You're making me like you a little bit. When people have a go at you in question time, do you just wish that they'd stop bashing the bishop?
No, they don't have a go at me in question time. I stare at them.
I feel like I'm being hypnotised.
You are.
Finally, one last question. Do you find bald men attractive?
I'm sure I will. What have you got in mind?
Okay, well, thank you very much for joining me, Julie Bishop. I really appreciate it. And I must say, I think I now love you.
And I've always loved you.
But I sort of hate you at the same time.
Yeah, feelings mutual.
She pretty much tap danced on my face there for a bit. And,
She's sexier than I thought. She's a cougar, man.
Oh, she's hot. I'd let her throw me around the bedroom.
Yeah.
It was like watching someone get glamoured on True Blood by a vampire.
Yeah.
Now, there's been a lot of response on Facebook and Twitter. Go to Facebook if you want to tell me who you want me to hate. There's a hate list for me, and tell me who you want in the hate chair. There's been suggestions already, like sort of fairly standard ones like Cole Sandilands, you know, Andrew Bolt, Jimmy Giggle.
Jimmy Giggle.
From Giggle and Hoot.
I know who he is, mate. And he's lovely.
Is there anyone you'd like to see in the chair?
Yeah, actually, Joffrey from Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Destroy that guy.
King Joffrey.
Okay.
Jedward.
Oh, they're British pop stars with hair like that.
Oh. They're the weird little twins. What about a Kardashian?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's so many to choose.
Is there anyone you'd like to see?
What about you, Matt? Would you?
No, I don't watch this show, so I don't care.
That's right.
I will tell you this, we did ask Kevin Rudd and he said no. So I think that's interesting because he kept on saying to Tony Abbott, debate me. Finally, Tony Abbott has given in and said he will do a debate. But Kevin, mate, you know, come on, let me hate you. Maybe you could change my mind.
Oh, well, there you go, PM. Grow a pair. And we're going to go for a break. We'll be back after this.
Are you looking for your dream lady but struggling to find her in pubs and clubs?
Me? No, I'm actually gay.
Gagging to meet a woman you can get along with.
No, I'm not really into women. I'm more into men.
Meeting that special girl who you know really understands you.
No, I'm not. I'm homo.
A homebody? Well, don't worry. Progressive matchmaking matches you up with women who share your interests.
What, like penises?
Progressive matchmaking. Find the woman of your dreams today.
No, I'm not looking. There is no woman in my dreams. I like men.
Call now.
I won't call.
9:30 tomorrow. One's movie premiere. 127 hours. 6:30 Sunday on One. Mother Nature is losing her temper. You can't reason with her or calm her down. And if you think she's making a big scene now, you haven't seen Nature's Power revealed. Sunday on One.
Mom, it hurts. Now there's a Strepsils for children. With a great taste and double antibacterial action, it relieves kids' sore throats so they can be at their best. Discover the new Strepsils children range today.
You light my world up. You shine a bright star. You are a sweetheart, and I've never.
We love shiny things too.
Before.
So we've created new Harpic White and Shine Thick Bleach Gel for your entire bathroom. It's no ordinary bleach. Its thick gel formula combines baking soda with the power of bleach, giving the whole room that Harpic sparkle.
Sickness or fever can soon spread to the whole family. This can lead to dehydration, which means your body won't function properly. Water or sugary drinks will not replace the electrolytes you may need. Try the scientifically formulated combination of electrolytes found in Hydrolyte to get your family on the road to recovery. Keep some in the medicine cabinet. Hydrate with Hydrolyte. Available from your pharmacy.
Meet Tickler, a throat tickle. He can be very annoying. People think non-medicated throat lollies will make him go away, but they only dampen a throat tickle, so he could be back. Annoying as ever. Try Strepsils instead. They soothe with a great taste and relieve for hours, coating deep down to keep tickles away long after the lozenge is gone. Don't let a tickle be torture.
There's a new way to borrow called Nimble. Smart little loans you can arrange online. You get a fast decision and the money's in your account within the hour. And it's always available when you need it. right there in the cloud. Nimble is the future of money, but you can have it right now.
CG, Connie Rabbit's going crazy. If you also want to see the uncensored progressive hair ad that's done by the fabulous Matt Lucas, after the show, we will that'll just be up on our Facebook, Twitter, things like that. So go check it out. Michelle?
Hunt it down.
Yeah.
Oh, God, this is the bit where it gets awkward, guys, because you two live in La La Land. And what I'm about to do might make your life awkward. It's time for Celebrity Twit Pick!
The music gets very dramatic.
Yeah, I just sing my own opener. The first one is Ed Sheeran. Here he is on the world's saddest date with Taylor Swift.
Oh.
Yes, that's ice cream.
Oh, dear.
Now, did he tweet that picture and go, look at me with Taylor Swift? Because I don't see Taylor Swift.
No, the shop did. They let the shop put it on their Facebook page. It's so sad. They went to an ice cream shop. They had this challenge about eating 8 scoops, and you could choose your own topping.
Oh.
And then as he was eating, Taylor was playing Eye of the Tiger on her phone at him.
Oh.
That's a lot of ice cream. You would get, like, probably the world's biggest ice cream headache eating that, which is kind of the feeling I get when I listen to Taylor Swift. So I know the feeling. I know the feeling is what I'm saying.
Can we go back to the photo quickly? Look, just have a the photo. Go back to the photo. Redhead, no mates.
Oh, come on.
Don't you reckon, though, that shaggy hair? He looks like a homeless Ronald McDonald. Like,
I'm just saying the lengths she will go to not sleep with those guys is amazing. Next up, the gristly one, Madonna. And there she is.
Yes.
She's just 54, guys, no problem. And I looked at that and I thought, now, if any other 54-year-old lady looked like that, you'd call an ambulance.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
Yes, you would.
You'd go, I think she's trying to pass something really big.
Yeah. Is this her secret project?
It might be, I don't know, but she's got a knee in different, hemispheres.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening with Madonna. Same old shtick, really, is what's happening with Madonna.
Sure.
Now, here is one I took myself and tweeted earlier. It's Matt Lucas in makeup. If we could just...
I didn't know you were going to use that.
They're about to start the sandblasting in that photo, babes.
What is that, Matt?
Actually, you tweeted it.
Yeah, that was... I didn't know you were going to use that. That was me about 2 weeks ago having root canal surgery.
Oh.
And it was really horrible, yeah. And I was like... I'm smiling there and I'm like, hey, I'm a celeb on Twitter. But that's because I was under... I had all the painkillers.
Right.
When they wore off, I was just... I actually cried, actually. Genuinely cried.
It looked like you've actually, like, whatever they put around your mouth, you were so shocked when the cameras come up.
Yeah.
It's like you inhaled it.
It kind of looks like what farmers do during drought, just lie out in the paddock and just try to collect rainwater.
I thought I looked really... I genuinely thought...
Can I have a look?
Well, it's not finished yet, so... It's all right.
Oh, that's a ripper.
Yeah, I thought I looked like Bono. With the glasses. Yeah, I was like, I'm quite cool.
Is that what you thought?
Yeah, thanks, In my little
well, Matt. Well, I guess it's time for this. Great work, Dave. Now, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but unfortunately this year... Oh, sorry, I was getting emotional. The Redneck Games has been cancelled. It's been running in the state of Maine in the US since '96. Unfortunately, attendance wasn't high this year. And, guys, this is what we all missed out on when the Rednecks get together. After the ceremonial lighting of the gas grill, there's hubcap hurling, bobbing for apples' feet, as you can see, competitive seed spitting, a dumpster dive, and, yes, that's right, toilet seat throwing. So
that's what Hulk Hogan's been up to.
Jeez, he's lost some weight, hasn't he? Maybe we can get the Bogan Games together, or what we like to call Warnie's birthday. There it is. Guys, I don't know if this is sport, but dagnabbit, it's good. Because what's better than BMX riding? BMX riding on bubble wrap!
This is my bubble wrap bike. Jealous much?
Absolutely.
I love it so
It's
much.
what Patrick would have wanted.
That's exactly right. Oh, God. Oh, my nipples are hard. But lastly, and this is for any sports reporters out there, if you are going to interview someone after a Norwegian mountain bike race, make sure they're not suffering from cramps.
Var det kramper på gang?
Who just has picnic furniture there, just in case?
Mate, it's Scandinavia. They got IKEA everywhere.
You know what's really bad is I've had that happen in the bedroom, and it's same result. Like, fell out of bed. Oh! Oh!
And there was a man with a camera and a microphone and everything.
Leg cramp.
We're still talking Norwegian too. It's I'm sorry to the Norwegian people out there.
Somewhere in there, I've learnt my first Norwegian swear word.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's got a normal hour on it. It's quite good. But me and some of the guys in the writing room, when we first saw it, we thought maybe the reporter has said something to put him off. So we thought maybe we could just test this out. Like, I'll throw something at him at the moment. Like, did you just hear about Michelle Bridges and the Commando breaking up?
Oh.
Var det kramper på gang?
I know, they seem so perfect. I get it.
That's what he was saying.
I get it.
No. Did you just see the last episode of Offspring?
Oh.
The graphics guys just hung me out to dry.
Yeah.
So that was good. I guess, well, this is the last one.
Stick with it, Thorno. You can do it.
Yeah. Did you vote Liberal?
These people have a mission. Go undercover, blend in, and don't get caught out.
You sure you haven't done this before? Like,
She looks like she's afraid to break it now.
he's showing you his boss.
Undercover Boss, 7:30 Friday on 1.
Well, it makes my job easier. It makes it a lot more versatile that I can carry more gear and move from point A to point B without having to worry about how much weight I've put in the back. It's big and it goes really, really hard. It ticks all our boxes with the way we like to train. You know, I'll get battered and bruised and, you know, have a bit of a whimper, but yeah, no, the truck, you can't break it. The truck hasn't got feelings. You can scratch it, dent it, and you'll still pull it out and drive it again the next day. The Rocky Balboa of cars.
The new Ford Ranger XLS, just $44,990.
You light my world up. You shine a bright star. You are a sweetheart, and I've never.
We love shiny things too.
Before.
So we've created new Harpic White and Shine Thick Bleach Gel for your entire bathroom. It's no ordinary bleach. Its thick gel formula combines baking soda with the power of bleach, giving the whole room that Harpic sparkle.
If you're like me, you probably can't create an amazing meal without creating an amazing mess. Lucky, new Finish Quantum with Power Gel delivers a pre-soaking action to give you a superior shine. New Finish Quantum with Power Gel leaves nothing behind but shine.
Getting a Midas service for your vehicle is now even more rewarding.
Because now Midas customers can earn velocity points with every fixed price service.
Then it's off to Bali. Vegas, that's the Midas touch. Hawaii.
My motto has always been, do it yourself. Like car insurance. Real insurance lets me build my own car policy by only selecting and paying for the covers I need. And even lower my premium further by adjusting my excess. What a perfect way to save.
Build your own policy with Real Insurance and get what you really need at a price you'll really like. Call us on 13 19 48 or go online today.
We have a weapon of mass destruction coming into the United States. It wasn't an accident, sir. This was a terrorist act.
George Clooney.
Take the shot.
Nicole Kidman.
Take the shot.
One's HD movie. The Peacemaker, 8:30 Sunday.
What better way to start off World Food Week than by seeing a little bit of the world?
The ultimate food adventure.
Welcome to Dubai.
With the best cuisine from around the world.
It was delicious.
The most exotic challenges.
Give me 1 minute, please. And impressive desserts.
I want to show the Paris that I know and love.
From the centre of the earth.
To the bottom of the sea.
Really excited.
Get ready for the best food from around the world.
Oi. Absolutely delicious.
The most exotic challenges yet.
MasterChef World Food Week on 10.
MasterChef World Food Week starts 7:30 Sunday on 10.
Good crunching. And don't forget, exercise is only half the equation. A good attitude and pseudoephedrine is the other two halves. Like we always say at Rove Australia style, tight thighs, get the guys. Stick with your goal or be a fat mole. See you next week. Exhale.
What a history.
Yes, it's true. I had a tidy rig back in the day. Yes, I did.
I would dip that in my wine glass.
Holy moly.
What is that?
I don't know.
Don't know what any of that
Right,
means.
calm down. Let's clean it up because it's time to get regional on your asses.
Oh, yeah. So remote. That's a sweaty farmer. Oh, a hungry little fella. That's a tasty-looking pineapple. It's regional news.
First up is from my home state of Western Australia. A guy in the town of Bunbury has created a set of board shorts that you can put all your belongings in. He went on a trip and realised or learnt that when women go to the beach, they often won't have any of their belongings stolen, like their phone, keys, whatever, because they put it in their bra area, Michelle. And no one goes grabby, apparently.
Yeah.
So he was saying, dudes, why don't we just shove it down the old budgie smugglers? Move the budgie aside, move the wine glass aside. Pop in your phone, your keys, your wallet, your passport, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can go for a swim and, I don't know, come out with a soggy phone, I guess. But I think there's compartments and things, but this is a brilliant idea.
It is a good idea.
When you go to the beach, where do you shove your things?
Well, I've got a customised version of those. It's got the pouch at the back.
Yeah.
And you can put another man's penis down there.
Oh, great.
Story. I was going to write that down. Nigel Clifford, inventor of those board shorts, if you're watching.
Okay. Our next story comes courtesy of the Guyra Argus. Guyra is a little country town in regional New South Wales. Essentially, the story is that Poultry Club is back.
Oh, great.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
And, of course, we've got Mel Buttle in Guyra. We're crossing to her there. Hello, Mel. What's going on in Guyra?
Hey, Tom. Yeah, as we all know, the Poultry Club has reformed, and I thought I just got to get down there and join right away, because what better forum is there to meet old married men with weirdo hobbies?
Now, Mel, I obviously like chicken as much as the next man, but usually when I do like chicken, it's at KFC with a bit of chips on the side. Are you really into poultry?
What do you mean? You go somewhere and they sell you the murdered carcass of a chicken next to chips for profit? We don't have that in Guyra, mate. That must be some big city thing. I've not heard of that, sorry.
Sorry, it's just a joke. We made it up.
So Mel, what else have you been doing there?
Oh, right, flat out. There's heaps to do here, as you can see. Oh, look at it. I've been doing all the normal country stuff. I've been throwing rocks at the train tracks. I've been doing sick burnouts, and I've just been getting heaps pregnant, so...
I get it, girl. I get it. Hey, when the Guyra Poultry Club closed down, why didn't the Guyra people just go to another poultry club?
Oh, Michelle, dear me. Have you ever transported chickens who suffer from motion sickness 400 kilometres in a barina? The whole car just ends up smelling like the fertiliser aisle at Bunnings. It's not worth it, love, no.
And, hi, Mel. I don't understand a single joke in this sketch, but they've asked me to ask the following question. What is the main attraction of Poultry Club for you?
The main attraction for me, it's quite simple, really. I've always just been very passionate about cocks.
That bit I understood.
Just lovely, Mel Buttle. Great work. And guys, before I go to a break, I just want to talk to you about this thing. Have you heard about unicorning? Have you heard about this, Rove?
I have not heard about unicorning.
Yeah, it sounds like a crazy sexual manoeuvre, but let's be honest, it isn't, hopefully. What it is, where people put on unicorn heads and just swan around and then take photos of it and put it on social media. So it looks like everyone's hanging out in Narnia, you know? Yeah.
So it's the new, what was it, owling and planking?
That kind of stuff.
It's the new whatever those things were.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's the
Kids
new
think
thing.
they're... Yeah, exactly. Kids think they're hip, but no. I've whopped it up a notch.
First, there was planking, then unicorning, and now, directly from Dave Thornton's head, bear witness to the miracle that is unicorn planking.
Trapped, alone, with only one way to survive. The incredible true story. 127 hours. Premieres 9:30 Friday.
New ING Direct everyday banking customers get 5% cash back on Visa PayWave purchases for 6 months. So spend your life well with an ING Direct everyday bank account.
All denim jeans and pants, $29.95. In-store and online with free delivery. Only at JJ's. Own it.
Spanner, mate.
Attaboy.
It needs something.
Oh, time, mate.
Oh, cheers, mate. Slippers, mate. Mate?
No one likes fungal nail infections, but now there's a file-free solution. Introducing Rejuvenale, a topical product that penetrates the nail and kills the fungus without needing to file your nails first. Rejuvenale, do your nails a favour.
Oh, I don't know when I'm going to get the time to do my taxes.
Call H&R Block. They're open nights and Saturdays, you know.
Don't they just do simple tax returns, though?
Yeah, but they're also really good at complex stuff. They make anything look easy.
Call H&R Block on 132325.
Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything.
My passion? My cat?
I mean everything.
My choice. Dine. Follow your passion.
The all-new Lexus IS is everything.
20 years ago, I had a little recipe and a big dream. Now this is where my humble recipe gets distributed around the world.
Carolyn made a multi-million-dollar empire out of a simple idea. Now 10's giving you the opportunity to do the same.
I am so excited to help find the next supermarket success story.
So we all know someone with these secret recipes, whether it's your mate with his killer chilli sauce or the guy that lives down the end of the road and his amazing meat pie.
This is your chance to prove your home recipe cooks on a commercial scale.
It's full on making such a large quantity.
450 divided by...
I was never very good at math. Can I get you measuring out 3,750 mils of Tabasco sauce? I think.
Cooking up a great dish is only half the story. Now we have to work out if we can take those recipes and turn them into major brands.
Recipe to Riches. Coming soon to 10.
Thanks for sticking around this week live. There have been some tweets about the people that Tom Gleeson can hate, Michelle.
Oh, yeah, we just saw them then.
Russell Crowe.
I know, Steve Price, fair enough, Kevin Rudd, and Russell Crowe.
I'm feeling bad. Now, this segment is just pretty much me trolling on network TV.
Yeah.
Toffog, what's that?
Oh, that's 30-odd foot of grunt.
It's his band.
Oh,
It's his band.
Well, guys, we've got to wind this show up, so thank everyone for being here. Matt Lucas, who obviously you were great. Rove McManus, thank you very much. Buttle, who did a fantastic job. Tom Gleeson, Meshel Laurie. Guys, that has been This Week Live, so we will see you next week live. Do you want to say something possibly at the end of the show?
Till next week, say hi.